Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to manipulate the duplicate prevention system for event llamas and save the world. And specifically, this is going to help you if you're looking for a weapon with a specific 6th perk, like a Wraith with Snare, or if you want multiple copies of one particular item, or maybe you want both. Maybe you want 3 Wraiths, all with Snare as the 6th perk. Absolute madman. So I'm going to explain how the system works, how the duplicate system can be manipulated, and then I'm going to show actually opening some military llamas to prove that it works. I'm going to do this all in one cut, or one take, uncut, unedited, which is not how I normally like to do my videos, but I just want to prove that it actually works the way I'm saying it works, and you can actually control what you get from the llamas. So, yep, military llamas, they're going away in 1 week on June 5th or 6th, I believe. And so let's hop over to the collection book, and so we can see a list of all the items in the llamas, and I can explain how the system works. So you have the Shadow Ops heroes, which are okay, and military weapons, which are like pretty much insanely good for the most part. And this method's going to work for any weapon with a purple variant. So pretty much everything except for the Obliterator and quad launcher. Those ones you'll just have to basically hope you get them, and you'll eventually get duplicates, but there's nothing I can do to speed up those two ones. That's just luck and opening a lot of llamas. So let's explain how the system works. First of all, it's kind of a limited duplicate protection system, which can be frustrating because you'll sometimes, at the beginning of the event, you'll get, like, for example, duplicate items before you actually have everything in the entire set. So it seems like the duplicate system's not working, but it is working. It's just kind of a limited system. And what I mean by that is whenever you open a llama, it's going to first randomly choose one of 4 possible pools of items, and then it's going to do duplicate protection from within that pool. And the 4 pools are epic heroes, legendary heroes, epic weapons, legendary weapons, and obviously the epic ones are much more common. So, for example, if I open a llama and it rolls an epic hero, it's going to look through my inventory and collection book and see if there's any epic heroes that I'm missing, and if there is, it's guaranteed to give me one of the ones that I need. But in this case, I already have all of the epic heroes, so it's just going to give me a random duplicate epic hero. And the fact that I have all the epic heroes is not going to make it say, oh, he has all the epic heroes, let me give him an epic weapon instead. No, it's just going to give me an epic hero duplicate. And that's the reason you'll get sometimes duplicates before you have all the weapons or whatever else. But yeah, and the way you can manipulate this is essentially if you go to military weapons, if you delete, for example, I'm going to show you the Wraith, which is the one I would like to get one more Snare Wraith, because I kind of want like a physical or energy one. So you need to delete the Wraith from your collection book, the purple Wraith, and you also need to recycle any purple Wraiths you have in your schematic inventory. And so as you can see, I have every purple weapon either slotted in the collection book or in my inventory except for the Wraith. So this is the one I'm missing. So every time I open a llama, as usual, it can choose from 4 possible pools. So it still has the possibility to give me an epic hero, which will be a duplicate. It still has the possibility to give me a legendary hero, which will be a duplicate. It still has the possibility to give me a legendary weapon, which is a duplicate. But if it rolls an epic weapon, which is one of the more common options, the epic weapon is guaranteed to be the Wraith, because that's the only one I'm missing. So I guess we can open some llamas now. I'll show you how this works, just to prove.
Chores.
So, click fast forward. Wait, what's the actual button to fast forward? I don't know. That doesn't matter. So again, we could get a hero or whatnot, but if we okay, so we got a legendary weapon. So continue on. Basically, what I want to show you is hopefully we'll get a purple weapon soon, and if we do get a purple weapon, it's guaranteed to be the Wraith. Saved it. Yep, so there you go. So we rolled a purple weapon, and the only one I was missing is the Wraith. So it gave us the Wraith. And now what we need to do is, I'm not going to keep opening llamas quite yet. Go over to the new and click on this, and if you click increase rarity, you can see what 6 perk it's going to have. So this one, if you upgrade it to legendary, it has affliction damage, which I'm not a fan of. So if we're going to keep doing this, I'm going to recycle this purple one. So we still don't have any purple wraiths now. So we can keep on doing our llamas. And so obviously it's not guaranteed to give you a purple wraith with the perfect 6th perk, but this is going to make it so you get basically a much higher chance of getting wraiths specifically. And it's like a more efficient way of getting whatever one you're looking for. So it's going to give us a purple hero, and it randomly gives us a choice. Obviously these are both duplicates, so it doesn't matter. So continue on, and hopefully get 1 or 2 more wraiths just to make it totally clear that this works. But I have been doing this for several days, and yeah, I've literally only gotten purple wraiths, so it definitely does 100% work. And of course we're going to roll a purple hero. I wish they would fix the drop rate a little bit, because there's really no point in getting more than 1 for this hero, except for the collection book. Because you can't modify them at all, and there's no point having duplicates, so yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Okay, so it's just giving us some random base game items, and okay, so it rolls a legendary hero. It's going to give us that, which is a duplicate, because I already have all of them. Keep on opening llamas.
Prizes.
And after this, I'll also go through the weapon set and tell you what possible 6 perks you can get on each weapon, I guess. So there we go, finally, we rolled another purple weapon. And since the Wraith is the only one we don't have in purple, it's going to give us a guaranteed purple Wraith. So that's our second one. So both times so far the purple event weapons have been wraiths. So we can check this one too, upgrade, increase rarity, and it's an affliction wraith again. Don't like that, so we're going to recycle it. Okay, so back of enough tickets for 2 more llamas, so hopefully we'll get another snare one, but yeah, so as you can see, it's not guaranteed to give you a snare one, but this is still much more efficient than going days without getting a single purple wraith at all, regardless of the 6th perk. So basically this is going to give you a much higher chance of getting what you're looking for. So we got another purple wraith. This is number 3, that's awesome. And upgrade and see what we get when we increase rarity. And wow, it's going to give us another affliction wraith, which once again is my least favorite 6th perk, so I'm going to cycle that. And see what we get from the lost military llama.
Careful with that axe.
So really the only 2 things I'm looking for from these llamas are the purple wraiths to demonstrate my point here, and also because I want 1 more, and also if we roll a legendary weapon, it would be nice to get another obliterator, because it is awesome and I want to make multiple copies of it with different elements and stuff. But okay, so we get wraith number, what is this, 4? 4 wraiths? So yeah, I think my theory is proved pretty convincingly. And let me just check this last one, see if we got a snare. And wow, affliction again, so pretty terrible luck here. But yeah, it demonstrates the point that the system does work if I'm saying it does. Excuse me. So yeah, and this will actually work for any type of event llama, by the way, not just the military ones. This is just the current event. And now I'll go through and show you what the possible 6th perks are on all the weapons. Um, yeah, so pretty much for the weapons that were originally in the military llamas, which is everything from here on up, these can roll any of the standard 6 perks, which is Snare, Affliction, Headshot Explosions, or 5 headshots in a row grants you a 30% damage bonus for 10 seconds. And then from here on down, all of these are weapons that were originally only in the store. And these ones can roll Snare, Affliction, or the 5 headshots in a row gives you a damage bonus, but they cannot get Headshot Explosions, except for the Obliterator. And the Obliterator and Quad Launcher both have static 6 perks. You can't. They're guaranteed to always be Headshot Explosions for the Obliterator and Affliction on the Quad Launcher. But yeah, so the Wraith, Lynx, Tiger, Bobcat, Hacksaw can all get Snare, Affliction, or the headshots in a row. It causes a damage buff. And as for which one you want on all of these, it's kind of up to you. Personally, I would say Affliction is probably the worst option. It's kind of overrated, especially later in the game. Basically, Affliction, the way it works, if you didn't know, is once you hit something, then it'll tick every second for a few times, doing a small amount of damage over time to the target. But the damage takes are really small and ends up basically being kind of worthless, because by the time you even get one of the damage ticks after a second or two, you probably would have killed the enemy already, and it's a pretty insignificant amount of damage anyway, so yeah, Affliction kind of sucks. Snaring the target by 30% is quite useful, and to me that's the best one by far. Headshot Explosions is also, I don't know if it's necessarily the best one, but it's one of the most fun perks, so that would be a good one in my opinion too. Again, that's only possible on this top 6 weapons. And the 5 headshots in a row gives you plus 30% damage for 10 seconds is theoretically, in terms of like DPS or whatever, that is the best option. Personally, I'm really not a fan just because it's kind of I guess a boring one, and I don't really want to focus on getting consistent headshots in a row. It's just not my playstyle, but that's up to you. Theoretically, again, it is the best, but I personally would prefer Snare or Headshot Explosions. So for the Spectre, you probably want Snare. For Crossbow, it's kind of garbage. Ground Pounder, you probably want Snare. Whisper, you'd probably want Snare or possibly Headshot Explosions. Bald Eagle, you definitely want Headshot Explosions, in my opinion. I have one of those, and it's super fun because you can one-shot a lot of things to the head. And for the rest of these, in my opinion, Snare is the best. Although the headshots in a row cause a damage buff could be good if you like going for headshots. So that's that. I don't think I have really anything else to say. I'll maybe show off my fancy wraiths one more time. You can see 3 with Snare. And took like the first 80% of the event to get 2 of these. And then I finally discovered this method and got the last Snare Wraith within like a day. So yeah, definitely wish I'd found out about this sooner. But now I'm just hoping to get lucky and get more Obliterators. But anyways, I'm going to stop rambling on. Hopefully this video is helpful. Hopefully you can get whatever you're looking for. And yeah, have a great day, everyone.